Hi guys, welcome back to TheBlock.Talks at TechTuesdays. I have with me Miss Megan Cress, Director of Partnerships at Foxsy AI. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So to get started, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and about Foxsy AI and what you guys are doing?
So I really enjoy helping companies grow through partnerships. And one of the most amazing things that I've been seeing in the crypto space is for many years they have tried to find a fit for blockchain, saying we can have this on blockchain, we can have that product on blockchain, and the user interface has been really challenging and hard for people to use. As you can see from the bonus wallet, it was much easier to use that interface versus something like MetaMask.
Yeah.
And when we look at the new technology use cases coming up, robotics is a very strong use case because we're dealing with the physical world and we're also dealing with blockchain as well. And when we look at something like Foxy, where you can take your AI agent and you can coach your own soccer team, even though it's a virtual environment for the robots, we are physically training real robots, and you can use the same coaching tactics on the real physical robots, and we could literally switch live and we could live stream that from the platform that we've been working on developing.
Okay, that's interesting. So you guys develop robots that also have AI integrated into them so they can be trained?
So the founder of the company was competing for many years in the robotics competition called RoboCup.
Yeah.
And because it's very expensive to have robots, I mean, if you're going to spend 20, 30,000, 50,000 potentially a robot, if you want to have a soccer team and you're going to have 3 robots against 3 robots, I mean, you can do the math. You could get a really nice car here in Dubai if you wanted to have a new car instead. So we're making it accessible for people to work with these robots and to have their own teams in a virtual environment. Yeah, remote. And that's how you're going to see blockchain integrated, and that's how you're going to see competitions happen, and you'll be able to switch live when you're bossing around your robot team, you're coaching them. We can switch you to the live version of the robots. So we're purchasing robots now and training them. And you'll be able to watch them physically play, which is really incredible.
That's cool.
Out of the box, they don't know anything. They stumble, they don't really move very well, and the founder of our company is personally training them, and they're pretty good at kicking. It's really smooth. It's impressive.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And where does blockchain come into the mix? So how are you guys utilizing blockchain?
So at first, we will have competitions, and so the winners will be on chain, and you can track rewards and various other things as well. I could see potentially in the future that any movement that you might determine could also be on chain. This is not something that we have integrated yet because we're in a pilot stage. It's very early still. So we'll have a minimum viable game at first, and then we will build from there as a company.
Okay. And how does Foxy differentiate from a regular game? So what type of people are you targeting? What kind of person would play Foxy instead of just playing a regular football game?
So someone who's curious about robotics, someone who really loves soccer, someone who is fascinated by new technology. I kind of think about a drone. Like if you wanted to practice being a drone pilot, you might practice coaching your soccer team, and then you would learn about robotics in the process, which I find to be really interesting.
Yeah.
We also have an adaptive learning product that we're developing that will essentially, your AI will coach you, and your robot will coach you as a child to learn language, mathematics, whatever the teacher has deemed as important. And so we've been developing that in Sweden, which is pretty interesting, with a partner there that's in classrooms. And so your robots would be coaching you, right? And it's kind of fun. So you've got both. You've got you're coaching robots, and then you have the robots coaching you. And that data set, I think, is very interesting. And I haven't seen something where blockchain has had such a valid use case in the past, other than transactions and DeFi, obviously. The yield that you can get in DeFi is very interesting.
Yeah. Okay, that's really, really cool. Thank you for being with us today. It was really nice speaking to you, and I'm very excited to see where Foxy leads.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'd love to have you have a team.
Of course. Thank you guys for watching.